Wonder what that's all about. Okay, so let's start sitting nice and tall. Nice straight spine, soft shoulders, and just lengthen up through the crown of the head. This is incense, I'm not getting high or anything exciting like that. So nice straight spine, soft shoulders, lengthen up. Allow the eyes to close. And just focus on how you are today. So tune into your body, tune into your breath. Taking this time for you. So a beautiful gift for your body. A little bit of time to quieten the mind, to really tune into your breathing. And just an opportunity to be still and aware of what's going on inside, any limitations, what parts of you are feeling really good. And just doing deep, full in-breaths and long, slow exhales. So lift the heart, drop the shoulders, draw the belly button in, and really take that focus internally. So awareness on your breath, awareness on your body, tuning into any aches, pains, injuries, seeing if we can quieten the mind, soften the breath. Just taking this opportunity to be slow and grounded. Deep, full in-breaths and long, slow exhales. So let's work on sitting a little taller, softening the shoulders, drawing those tummy muscles in, and trying to lengthen the spine, like as though I'm drawing you up by that breastbone. We're going to do our 4-4 breathing, just really standard, in for 4, out for 4. We'll do 4 like that, then we're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, do 4 like that, and then we go back to our movement. So really slow, really steady. When you're ready, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Bring in the hold. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Last one of the 4-4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release the counting. And just find your own slow, gentle rhythm of breath. Deep, full in-breaths and long, slow exhales. Lifting the heart, softening the shoulders, dropping right ear towards the right shoulder. letting the weight of the head release tightness or tension from your neck. So really think about ear coming towards shoulder. Slowly come to center, and opposite ear to the opposite shoulder. So ear to shoulder is the movement you want. And slowly coming to center. Now we lift the chin. So think about the heart lifting up, the chin lifts up, head hangs back, looking and lifting high towards the sky. And come to center. And then we take the chin onto your chest, lengthen back the neck. And slowly to center. Let the eyes open, arms face each other. We take right over left. And with your in-breath, reaching really high into the fingers. And as you exhale, slowly take it down. Inhale, reach and stretch a little higher into your fingers. And slowly draw the arms down. And once more, stretch and reach up really high. And slowly and gently release. Uncross the arms, opposite arm over. Inhale, we reach high up into the fingers. And we slowly draw those arms down. Inhale, stretch and reach really high. And slowly take it down. And once more, stretching up. And releasing. And then we uncross the arms, hands on the knees. Big, juicy shoulder rolls here. So invite that movement into the body, rolling out the shoulders and opposite direction. So as much movement as you can, particularly if you know you hold this area tight. And then hands a little wider than the hips, right arm comes up, side bend. Now as you're side bending, lift the chin away from the chest and get that lovely space in the ribs. So inhale here and exhale fully. 2 more, inhaling, stay with it. And exhale fully. And once more, nice big in-breath. And exhale fully. And slowly come all the way up, allow the arm to float down. Hi to Louise and Lynn and Carol. Inhale, stretch and reach up. And Suzanne, sorry, come all the way over. 3 breaths here, inhaling. And exhale fully. 2 more, lovely long in-breath. And a big juicy exhale. And once more, inhaling. Exhale fully. And slowly come all the way up. We interlace fingers, chin to chest, open out the shoulders, stretch and reach and round forward. And sit up tall, take those hands to the heart. And again, we stretch and reach and round as far forward as we can. And we sit tall, hands to heart. And once more, reach, 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 reach. And hands coming into heart. Now, if you have your flex band or pair of tights or strap or belt, whatever you have, use it. If you don't have one, all the moves can be done the exact same. You just need a little bit more imagination and creativity. So in a regular class situation, I would know the strength of all your belts and they'd be pretty uniform. Whereas you guys are all working with completely different pieces of equipment. So if your band is really tight, you'll need a little bit of slack on the band. If you have a super loose band, hold it a bit tighter or double it up. If you're using a pair of tights, they can be quite stretchy and good for this. But if you are using a scarf, there's a little less resistance than that. So when we move through it, you'll find out what works for you with whatever equipment you're using and modify or drop it, whatever works. So we're going to start with the band in between thumb and index finger. Rest the band down at the knees. Lift the heart, soften the shoulders, and really grow tall, like I'm lifting you up by the breastbone. The shoulders are softening, the tummy muscles are drawing in. When you're ready, with straight arms, straight wrist, lovely big in-breath, stretch and reach the hands right down behind you till the band touches your bum. And as you exhale, draw the hands forward and down in front of you. So lovely big in-breath, stretch and reach the arms all the way back behind you. And as you exhale, draw the bands down in front. Inhale, so keeping the wrists, the elbows straight is going to help you get deeper into the shoulders. And as you exhale, draw the band all the way forward and down. And then keeping the heart lifting. Inhale, stretch and reach right back behind you. And exhale, roll it forward. So keep that lift through the chest and work the breath as well. So big in-breath. Make the movement and the breath connect with each other. And exhale, we take it all the way forward and down. Lovely long inhale here. Open the heart, open the chest, open the lungs. Get that movement through the spine. And exhale slowly and gently, rolling all the way forward. Let's go for 2 more like that. Lovely long big in breath, reaching and stretching all the way back behind you. And exhale, slowly take it forward. Big in breath, reaching and stretching. And exhale, take it forward. Let's just do 1 more like that. Inhale deeply, so lift the heart, opening up. And exhale, taking it forward. And release. Amazing. So you'll know after just doing that whether you have tight shoulders or not. But we're going to move through the different layers of the shoulder muscles and try to really release all that tightness. Next, we're going to work in is the deltoids, the shoulder muscle and the tricep. And we're going to really try and stretch and press and build strength in it. You're going to have your thumb and index finger around the band, right hand by the right hip. And then just bend your left elbow over your head. Now watch for double chins here. You want to really lift up. So you're getting this side waist opening. Your chin is weight in the chest, and we're going to be focusing on the back of the tricep and the strong, lovely deltoid here as well. So when you're ready, your eyes follow your hand as well. So inhale, stretch and punching the hand away. Bottom hand stays on the floor. And exhale, folding all the way in. So it's an in breath, you stretch and reach, punching the hand away. And exhale, a slow release. A slow release, you feel the arm working. Stretch and punch and reach the arm away, eyes with the hand the whole time, and slowly and gently releasing. You see my eyes darting around. That's because I'm trying to keep an eye on you guys. But you guys are following eyes with the hand as you punch that hand out to the side, and slowly and gently folding and taking it all the way in. So let's go with 4 like that. Stretch and punch and press the hand out to the side, and slowly resist as it comes all the way back in. 3 more, stretch and punch and reach out to the side. And slowly resist. The resistance here is going to get into that tricep and really stretch it out for you. Stretch and reach, pressing out to the side. And slowly resist as it comes all the way back in. 2 more, stretch and reach and punch to the side. And slowly and gently releasing, taking it in. And once more, stretch and reach. So we're holding it out here, eyes with the hand, and you just do little pulses for 10, 9, 8, little short, sharp breaths and short, sharp pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Squeeze your waist and use your waist to lift you right back up to center. Keeping that tension on the waist, let the left hand come down, down. Bend the right elbow, and we're going to go straight to the right side. So press and reach the arm away, eyes with the hand, and slowly resist as the hand comes back in. Stretch and reach and punch and press, and slowly taking it all the way back in. Stretching and reaching, punching and pressing, and slowly take it all the way in. Reach and stretch and press away, and slowly take it in. So 6 more like this. So pressing away for 6, and slowly and gently release. Last 5, and gently release. Last 4, and we softly release, really squeezing the back of the arm for 3, and gently release. Last 2, eyes with the hands the whole time, following that band, release. And last 1, we punch it out. Now we hold it here, short, sharp breaths and little snappy punches. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Use your waist lift all the way up. So you're keeping tension in the band here. You're going to rock to one side, squeeze the waist, squeeze the band, and lift to center. So feel your waist doing the work. Rocking opposite side, squeeze on the band, squeeze the waist, coming all the way up. 4 more like this. Taking it over, squeezing waist, tightness in the band, and lifting all the way over. Keep that tightness on the band, squeeze your waist, and draw it all the way up. Last 2. Leaning over, keep the pressure on the band, tighten the waist, and lift. And last 1, we take it over, and we lift, and we bend the elbows, arms come down. So give me a thumbs up if that was exhausting. Hopefully, great. Okay, it's supposed to be exhausting. You should really feel that, particularly if like me, the shoulders are your weak spot. So the next one we're going to do, I'll just pop my back to you for a second. So you're going to have the band directly up overhead, about shoulder distance apart, and it's going to be an inhale, the band comes down, so it touches right down to your shoulders. And the tricky bit here is I want you to slowly resist, 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 resist as the band comes all the way out. So it's an inhale, and as you exhale, you're emptying the lungs, but you're really focusing on those lovely big strong shoulder muscles to resist as the arms come back up. So the breath is as important as the movement. Again, if your band is very light, you can double up the band. If your band is very tight, you can have a little bit of slack in the band and work with what you have and modify. So shoulders soft, boobs up, tummy in, chest up, tummy in, hands straight up, drop the shoulders, and nice long neck. So I don't want to see any double chins here. We want to see nice long neck. Inhale, we pull the band apart. So right down, so the band touches your shoulders. And as you exhale, slowly and gently resisting, you come all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Inhale, let's pull that band apart, drawing it down so it touches your shoulders. And as you exhale, slowly and gently coming all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. 8 more like this. Strong in-breath. Now squeeze shoulders. If you imagine your shoulder blades like wings, squeeze the tips of those wings together. And then resist as the band comes slowly, 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 all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Keep that chin lifting. Draw that band apart and down, holding it here. And then slowly and gently coming all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. So we got 6 more like this. So nice big in-breath. Fill the body with that big juicy air here. And as you exhale, resist and empty it out. Slowly blowing it out, emptying, emptying, emptying. Nice big in-breath. Pulls the band apart, squeezes those shoulder blades, and slowly and gently coming all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. 4 to go. Inhale, open that band, drawing it right down. Exhale, empty the lungs and resist as you slowly, slowly, slowly come all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Nice big in-breath, hands come out and down. And resistance as you slowly and gently draw those bands right back up. Okay, so you got 2 to go. Really focus on the shoulder strength. Drawing the band apart, filling the body with air. And then we empty the lungs and resist as the band slowly and gently comes all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. And your last one, we're going to draw. Come on, Lena. Draw that band out, hold it. Now, everybody holding it. Circle forward, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, hold it here. Twist towards the right. And come to center, twisting left and center. So straight spine and twist, center, twist, and center. 2 more each side. So twisting, center, twisting, center. Once more each side. Nice big twist, center, twist, center, and slowly release. Oh, all the way up. Woo! Arms come down. Okay, I can see all the heads dropping. It's supposed to feel exhausting, but it is going to release out that tightness. I'm cheating a bit because I did this to the pregnant ladies before you, and the first lap I nearly died demonstrating it. So my shoulders have done it already once today, so it helps me out a little bit. Okay, so take that band underneath the armpits, so right around mid-back there. And what we're going to do with this, my band is in between my thumb and index finger. Oops, not my own band. And don't do it yet, I'm just going to show you. We're going to focus on diving forward as we exhale. So we empty the lungs, we round out that upper back, we dive forward. And as we inhale, we articulate the spine and we sit up really tall. So it's really important that you're rounding and then straightening. So working on that movement as much as we can to avoid getting stuck. Again, the more resistance you have on the band, the harder you're working, but do what works for your body. So when you're ready, exhale, chin to the chest, extend those arms out, round out the upper back and empty those lovely lungs. And as you inhale, bending the elbows, stacking the vertebrae, filling the body all the way up. Exhale, chin to chest, dive forward, extend and stretch and reach those arms out. And inhale, slowly and gently, coming all the way up, all the way up. Chin to chest, stretch, reach and dive all the way forward. And then slowly, slowly, coming all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Chin to chest, stretch and reach and dive forward. And then slowly all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Brilliant. Really get that round back. It's going to help you. Chin to the chest, empty the lungs. Exhale, round it out. Suck the belly in, round more and more and more. And then we slowly come all the way back up as we fill our body with breath. And that will be long inhale. Exhale, diving forward. So stretch it out, reach, stretch, stretch, reach. And slowly coming all the way up, all the way up. Brilliant. 2 to go. Chin to the chest, stretch it out. Round out those bodies, reach, stretch, round. And then articulate the spine, rounding up, fill the body with lovely juicy air. Last one, I promise. Chin to the chest, stretch and reach all the way out. And slowly and gently roll the body all the way up, head last, come up and release. So hopefully you feel like you've new shoulders after that. So you'll be glad to hear we can just pop our band down. And when you're ready, you're going to come onto your hands and knees. So a couple of lower back, lower belly injuries today. So just do what feels good for you. Always feel free to modify. So this is your practice. I'm just guiding you through. So you do what works for you. So on your hands and knees, fingers spread out nice and wide. Neck is relaxed, knees hip distance apart. And we're just going to gently rock the hips right and left. So rocking those hips. And then we're going to come back to neutral and we're going to focus on squeezing shoulder blades together. So really focus on those shoulder blades, squeeze them in nice and tight, and then press into your hands, chin to the chest, separate the shoulders, arch and round and reach all the way up high as you can. Take it to neutral, squeeze shoulders, squeeze, squeeze, thinking into it. And then press into your hands, arch and reach and round all the way up. Back to neutral. Last time, squeeze those shoulders tight as you can. And then separate them, press, reach around, draw the belly in. And back to neutral. So we're going to tuck our toes under. So first downward dog. Yes, the upper body is open, our lower body's done nothing yet. So just be slow and gentle. We're going to go into downward dog, but with bent knees. So with the toes tucked, send your knees back, bum back. Knees are bent. We lift the knees up and we're going to bend, really exaggerate this. So big deep bend in the knees, sending your chest and tummy through your thighs. Press your hands into the mat. Let that head hang down and just breathe. So press the floor away, shake out the neck. Imagine I'm pulling your hips back and breathe. So big deep bend in those knees so you feel the thighs waking up. Strong through the hands, your gaze, your head is heavy, just hanging down. Press the floor away and breathe and breathe and breathe. And then straighten the right leg, exaggerate that bend into your left knee. And switch. And switch. And switch. Bending both knees deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten into your regular downward dog. 2 more like that. Really getting those quads, front of thighs working. So great. You're not going to like these ones. You're going to bend down deeply, squat down deeply. Feel those thighs coming alive. Press the floor away. Big deep bend in the knees. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press to straighten. And once more like that. So exaggerated, big, strong bend in those knees. Sink the chest down. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And press to straighten. Amazing. So let's take the right hand to the middle of the front of the mat and we step our right foot up beside our right baby finger. So that might be 1 step or 10 steps, it doesn't matter. But your right big toe is beside your right baby finger. And we're just doing a couple of gentle bounces here. So nice and low, your left leg is stretching and lengthening back behind you. Couple of gentle bounces. Exaggerate the bend in that front knee, stretch the back leg back. And then right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Engage your butt cheek of that left leg, stretch up and sink low. So we want those thighs. I can feel it in my legs. I want everyone feeling it. The front of those thighs working. You're sinking a little lower. You're reaching a little higher. My butt cheek of my left leg is stretching and strong. My heel is reaching back and I'm stretching up, 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 up. And then I return that right hand to the floor. And I'm going to bend my left knee down. So my left knee is on the floor. I uncurl my left toes. I'm going to bend my left hand so my left elbow touches the floor. Option 1, you stay there. If you can, you bend the right elbow down as well. So see where your body can go tonight. Every time you practice, different things happen. So sink as low as your body can. Let that head just hang down. Deep full in breaths, long slow exhales. And then begin by straightening the right hand and straighten the left hand. Tuck your left toes under, straighten out that left leg again. And then we're going to go into a 3-legged downward dog here with the right leg up in the air. So press back and reach up. So reaching really high, go for the splits here. Lengthen and reach, reach and lengthen, holding, and gently release. So moving your left hand towards the center of your mat, bend the knees, draw the tummy muscles in, swoop that left foot forward. So again, swooping might take 10 steps or 1, that doesn't matter, you go to where you can. Line up your left baby toe beside your left big toe beside your left baby finger, and then we bounce. So nice gentle bounces. Getting down nice and low, strong hands, gentle bounces. I'm stretching my right leg back this time. I have a nice deep bend in my left knee and I'm holding. And then when you're ready, left arm reaches to the sky. So my left arm is reaching up. I have an exaggerated deep, deep bend in that front leg. My back leg is stretching. I'm holding here. I'm going to sink a couple of inches lower. So I get my thigh parallel to the floor and I have a lovely deep bend in that front leg. And I'm stretching my back leg back and I'm holding and I'm smiling and I'm breathing. And then I return my hand to the floor. I drop my back knee down. So this time, my right knee is on the floor. I'm going to bend my right elbow and take that right elbow down. So first thing I'm doing is right elbow comes all the way to the mat. And then if I can, I begin to bend the left elbow down. So that might move, a big movement or a small movement. And if I can do all that, I let my head come down. Deep full in breaths, long slow exhales. So both elbows working towards the floor. Soften the breath. Deep full inhales, long slow exhales. And then when you're ready, I press and straighten my left hand. I press and straighten my right hand. I tuck my right toes under. I left my right knee off the mat. And then I'm going to go into a 3-legged downward dog, but this time that left leg's going up for the splits. So swoop up, reach up, press the floor away, lengthen really high, engage your butt cheek here, lifting up, head comes towards the floor, squeeze your bum, lift, 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 and slowly and gently release. When you're ready, both knees come to the floor, and we stand up tall on the knees. So I hope you're feeling a little bit more alive, a little bit more awake now. So when you're ready, let's take that right foot forward again. My left knee is on the mat, my right foot is forward. If your knees are sensitive, pad up your knees, that's no hassle. My right foot is directly out, so straight line from my hip to my knee, and then I'm dropping from my knee down to my heel. On your inhale, sink down low, reach the arms up and look up. So press the hips forward. Imagine I'm behind you, pressing that pelvis forward, and then you're reaching and extending heart, chest, and lungs towards the sky. You're getting that stretching sensation across the groin, the front of the hip, little bit of a back bend here. So sink a little lower, lift the heart, eyes up, smiling, breathing, and reach a little higher, sink a little lower, sink down, 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 lift the heart, lift the chest, reach, and hands to prayer in front of the heart. Brilliant. So take your left elbow, take to the outside of that right thigh, get low as you can, join the hands in prayer, holding. Now, if you've got any lower belly issues, stay like this. If it feels okay, you tuck the back toes under and you lift the back knee up. And we're sinking low through that front foot. We're using the arm against the thigh to help us twist. And then once you've got your balance, eyes at the back elbow, you got to really suck in the tummy muscles, stretch that back leg back, sink down a little lower, twist and rinse and twist and breathe. And then we place the back knee down. We undo the arms. We're going to go back into a three-legged downward dog, but this time the right leg is up in the air. So swoop up, reach up really high, press the floor away, lengthen the leg, draw the belly in, press the floor away, and release. Take it down onto the knees, sending your bum back to your heels, creep the fingers forward, soften the shoulders, and let that head come down. Deep full in breaths, long slow exhales, softening the shoulders, let the head come down, and just breathe. Back up onto your hands and knees, back up onto your knees, and then when you're ready, left foot comes forward. So when you take that step forward with the left leg, you want your hip and knee in a nice long line. Your knee is over the ankle and you're balancing on the right knee. Make sure your hips and shoulders are forward, so no twisting to the side. You'll see me twisting, but that's eyeing up you guys. Whereas I want you, think of the front of your mat and line up your hips and shoulders towards the front of that mat. When you're ready, inhale, lunge down, lift up, and just visualize that hand pressing your pelvis a little further forward. And then imagine my other hand is pressing your shoulders back. So your pelvis is forward, your shoulders are back, your eyes are up, your arms are up, you're sinking down nice and low, and that's going to give you that little groin stretch we want. So we'll lift the heart, hips are forward, shoulders are back, eyes are open, reach the sky, and slowly and gently coming out of it. Two more like that. When you get the back bend into it as well, you're going to get a stretch through the groin, but you're going to open the heart and feel kind of joyous almost as you lift the heart and extend towards the sky. So try and find the joy in it. When you're ready again, inhale, lunge down, stretch the arms up, hips and pelvis forward, eyes up, shoulders back, open the front side of the body, sink the back side of the body down low, arms up, chest up, reach up, smiling, stretching, reaching, breathing, and slowly and gently release. And we got one last one like this. So when you're ready again, lunge down, eyes up, arms up, shoulders back, smiling, stretching, reaching. Imagine I'm pressing the hips forward, the eyes are up, you're looking up, you're sinking down, breathing and reaching, reaching and breathing. Now keep the legs where they are. This time the right arm comes to the outside of that left thigh. We join the hands in prayer together, back elbow towards the ceiling. Lower back, lower belly issues, you stay exactly here. If you're injury free and your balance is good tonight, tuck the back toes and lift the back knee up. So stay low, even though that back leg is lifting up, you're staying really low, staying as low as you can, balancing and breathing. Deep full in breaths, long slow exhales, holding here. And then we place the back knee down, we return our hands to the floor. And when you're ready, we're going for a three-legged dog with that left leg up this time. So left leg swoops up, press the floor away, reaching really high, engage your butt, lengthen, 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 and then slowly and gently release. Sitting back, bum on the heels. Keep your toes tucked with your bum back on your heels. Nice, tall bodies here. So shoulders over the hips, over the heels. Drive the weight down and just feel that stretching sensation through the feet. Not very comfortable for some of us. I don't like this one, but it's really good for your feet. So lift the heart, soften the shoulders. Keep that weight going heavy through the feet. And then left hand takes the left heel, right hand comes to the left knee, and we just twist. looking over the shoulder, twisting and twisting and twisting, and slowly we come to center. And then we twist opposite direction, looking over the shoulder, and slowly to center. Then we untuck our toes, let our feet come down. Inhale, stretch and reach through the ceiling. Drop the shoulders, hands together in prayer. Reach higher, like I'm drawing you up by your fingers, and exhale, come forward. Little baby fingers touch the floor. Then you stretch the arms forward, and then you're aiming for your forehead to come down in between your hands. So no wrists or no elbows on the mat. It's just your little baby fingers and your forehead. So extend the fingers forward, let the head come down towards the mat. With each in-breath, you're reaching the fingers further forward, so you feel that shoulder tension leaving the body. Stretch and reach further forward into your fingers. Imagine I'm pressing your hips back to your heels. Your head comes down, you're reaching into the fingers. Squeeze out that shoulder tension, head comes down, heavy, heavy, heavy with the head. Arms extend forward, stretch and reach and breathe. And then ears come between the arms. Draw your belly in and roll all the way up. Reach high up into the fingers. Allow the arms to come down, roll the shoulders, and we breathe. So should feel nice and loose through those upper bodies. So when you're ready, we'll tuck the toes again. Lift back into downward dog. Inhale, reach onto the tippy toes. Exhale, drive the heels down. Lifting on the tippy toes and driving the heels down. Now walk your hands back to your feet. And we're going to hold it here at the back of the mat. So let the head be heavy as you can. Feet hip distance apart. Taking the elbows, shaking out the neck. And when you're ready, tip the body weight forward into your toes, as far forward as you can. And we drop the weight back into your heels. And again, we go forward and back. So we're using these heavy heads to create space in the spine. And last time, forward, forward, forward. And back. Now bend the knees, hands on the hips, draw the belly in. Slowly we roll up. Watch for dizziness. Head is last to come up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a roll down, plank, side plank, plank, side plank, plank, and back up. Okay, so if you have any lower belly or lower back injuries, when it comes to plank or the side plank, pop your knees down. It's just gentler on the back, gentler on the belly. Those are injury free. You can modify by making it harder, maybe lifting one leg, lifting the opposite leg. I'll talk you through the modifications as we go. But the roll down, the important thing is getting the space between the vertebrae. So tonight's class is all about just find that little bit of extra space and releasing the tension from the body. So with the feet hip distance apart, chest is up, tummy is in. Knob the chin to the chest. So use that heavy head and then roll down like your head, the giant bowling ball, and you're just rolling down, rolling down, rolling down, using that head as though the head is the weight that's creating space in the spine. Rolling all the way down. So wherever you get to hang, my more flexible friends, you come all the way to the floor, let the hands just rest on the mat and keep that head floppy. So if I touched your head would just nod and flop. And then we bend the knees, walk out into plank. So when you're in plank, your shoulders are over the wrists, the tummy muscles are in, the body's in a straight line. If this is too much, the knees come down. If this is too easy, lift one leg up. So you pick your option, but everyone, let's stay still here for me for 10, 9, 8. Chin is up, 7, holding 6, 5. Draw those bellies in, 4. Pick your option, guys. 3, 2, 1. Okay, knees come down. You're going to place your left hand in the middle of the mat. Easier version, knees on the floor, legs are out. Those of you with strength, just stagger the feet to the side, reach up, hold up. And if you are injury free, lift that top leg and hold for me for 10, 9, 8. Lift up, 7, 6, draw the belly in, 5. Holding up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to your regular plank. Now if you lifted one leg, lift the opposite leg. And we're holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand in the middle, pivot on those on the legs. reach up, soften it by knee coming down, make it harder, lift the leg. 10, 9, 8, draw the bellies in. 7, 6, holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, plank, hold it here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the bum up in the air. Head is hanging down. Bend the knees. Walk your hands back to your feet. And last time today, we're going to use those heads to traction the spine. So holding the elbows, shaking the neck. Tip the body weight forward into your toes. And drop back in your heels. Again, forward. And back. We bend the knees, hands on the hips, tummy in, roll up. Head last, come up. And breathe. Amazing. So you're going to take your band again for me. Now, some of your bands won't work for this. We'll see what we can do. And you're going to step feet hip distance apart, holding band between index finger and thumb, chest up, tummy muscles are in. So lift the heart, soften the shoulders, neck is nice and long. Again, if your band doesn't work out for this, just drop it. You're going to inhale, squat down, send your butt behind you, thumbs towards the shoulders, and exhale, press to straighten. We inhale, squat, and we exhale, straighten. So get nice and low and a good bit of pull of the band. Inhale, squat, exhale, straighten. Inhale, squat, and straighten. 8 like this. So tummy tight the whole time for 8. Straighten. 7. Straighten. Inhale on the way down. Exhale as you press back up. Last 5. And press. Last 4. Press. For 3. Press. 2. Press. Last one, we stay down. Now don't move your hands, just bounce your butt for 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press to straighten. Okay. So now you want to hold the ends of the band. Your band is long enough and flexible enough. Take the stance wider and turn your toes out. So your toes are out towards the outside edge of the mat. Nice and wide of the stance. Holding the ends of the band. We're going to inhale, squat down, arms up straight, and exhale, press to straighten. Okay, so make sure you're not bending the elbows. You want straight arms, tight tummy, chest lifting. Inhale, squat down. So knees going the same direction as your toes. Exhale, press to straighten. Inhale, come down, and exhale, press up. 8 more like this. Chest and tummy is tight and high. And up for 7. And up. So again, a little bit more resistance on the band if you can. 6. And press, squeeze your butt as you straighten. Inhale. And exhale. 4 to go. Inhale, we squat, straight arms lift. Exhale, press. For 3. And press. For 2. Strong press, squeeze your butt. Last one, stay down for your last one. Circle the arms forward, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7. Come on, stick with me. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Woo! Drop the band. Take your feet back together. And let's take a little tree pose here. So right leg is strong, hip to heel, nice and strong. Left foot comes to the ankle or the calf, or the heel comes to the groin. Heart up, tummy tight, hands in prayer. Holding here, balancing, breathing. Meditating, find that spot and focus. Inhale, reaching and stretching high, drop the shoulders. Chin is away from the chest and we hold. Hold and breathe and freeze. Hands in prayer above the head, holding here. And slowly hands to prayer in front of the heart. And if you can balance, you close your eyes here for me. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Same thing opposite side. So foot comes to the ankle or the calf, or if your balance is good, heel right up to the groin. Hands in prayer in front of the heart. Chest up, tummy muscles are in. Standing and breathing and balancing. Inhale, reach really high. Drop the shoulders and hold. Hands in prayer above the head, holding here. Slowly hands to prayer in front of the heart. And if you can balance, just close your eyes for 3, 2, 1, and release. Amazing. Okay, take your band and come to lie on your mat back with on your mat, band with you. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Walk your heels in so you can just about touch your heels with your fingers. Keep the head, neck, and shoulders soft, relaxed, and released. And we're going to begin with a little tuck of the pelvis. So imagine the hip bones are coming closer towards the ribs, and then you press your feet into the mat and peel those hips right up towards the sky. So engage those lovely strong bones, hips up towards the sky, holding here, pressing feet into the earth, lifting up, lifting up, lifting up, and curl and release each vertebrae, slowly coming all the way down. Again, we press our feet into the mat. A little rock of the pelvis lifts us all the way up. Hips up, hips up, hips up. This time we're going to interlace our fingers underneath our bum. Press your hands into the mat. Try and lift up a little higher. Press your hands strong into the earth. Lift the hips up, 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 up. And then undo your hands and curl all the way down. Bend your right knee into your chest. Take your band. Step the right foot in. Lengthen that leg up. So before you do anything, you want to work with a straight leg. So you don't want to see your knee. You press the heel away. You point the toes towards your nose. You drive the heel away to get that lovely straight leg. And then you walk your hands as high up the leg as you can, up the band as you can, keeping that leg straight. If you bend the knee, you've lost it. And you're just drawing those toes as though you're drawing them, they're going to come over your head. So go to where you can, but if you bend the knee, you've gone too far. So slow, deep in breaths, deep full exhales, soften the shoulders, drive the heel away, and breathe. So that right leg is up, your left hand is on your left hip. You're going to take that right leg out to the right. Your left hand is on your left hip to stop you rolling over. Your hip and your knee stay up towards the ceiling, and the opposite leg is going out to the side. Shoulders are pinned to the floor. Make sure you don't rock or fall to one side. Staying soft and relaxed. Heel away, toes point back towards you. And then slowly lifting all the way up. Left hand holds that right foot. Left hand holds the right foot, right hand down by the hip. Same thing, opposite sides. Just draw the leg across, and you're going to feel a different stretch from the heel all the way to the hip. So stretching across. And slowly come to center. And then we cross that ankle over the opposite thigh. Knee falls out to the side. And when you're ready, you're going to reach around, take the back of the thigh or the front of the shin, and give me that lovely big hip stretch. So you really want to use your arm strength here so that you're feeling the outside, the bum, thigh, and hip stretching. So it shouldn't be a passive posture. You're working strong and deep into the outside of that hip as you breathe. Deep foot in breaths, long slow exhales. And then slowly and gently release. Uncross the ankle. We're going to go straight into the second side. So let's bend the left knee in. Stepping the left leg in. Take a moment here just to check in with yourself. That knee becomes invisible, that you really get your point of the leg is straight. And then you walk your hands as high up that belt as you can. Heel towards the ceiling, toes towards the face, drive the heel away and breathe. Deep full in breaths, long slow exhales. Heel to the ceiling, toes towards the face, and lengthen that leg. With each exhale, we go a little further, driving the heel away, pointing the toe towards you, and imagining eventually those toes coming right over the head, keeping the legs straight. Both shoulders in contact to the floor, head in contact to the floor. Then we're going to use that left hand to hold the left leg. Right hand is on the right hip, and the left leg goes out to the side, as far out to the side as you can, without rocking or wobbling. You're keeping both shoulders on the earth. Your gaze is up to the sky. You're extending and lengthening. Keep pressing the heel away, stretching right up into your groin. Deep full in breaths, long slow exhales. And slowly lift all the way up to center. Now our right hand is going to hold the left leg, left hand down by the hip, and we just draw it across the body. So across the body, press the heel away, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Keep driving the heel, keep lengthening the leg. And then when you're ready, you cross that ankle over the opposite thigh, knee falls out to the side, reach around the thigh or reach in the front of the shin and drawing in. So deep full in breath, long slow exhales. With each breath, you're going a little bit deeper and you're really inviting that nice big hip stretch here into the body, drawing in deeper and deeper and deeper. And then release the ankle, uncross the knee, bend both knees into your chest, knees a little wider than hip distance apart, holding onto your knees and just circling out the lower back. So as though you're drawing circles with those knees, massaging the lower back. And then we go opposite direction. So nice big circles here. And then one knee forward, one knee back, just releasing out the lower back. And then lengthen both legs up towards the sky, point the toes. Any lower belly or lower back issues, I want to deep bend into those knees and a smaller range of motion. Everybody else, legs are up. If you're injury free, your toes are touching, heels are touching, knees are squeezing, and your legs are nice and strong. Hands just down by your hips, under your bum. You're going to lower the legs a little bit. You're going to come a little lower. Remember to bend the knees if you're injured. A little lower, a little lower, lowering, lowering. Now lift, 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 lower, and lift. Lower, and lift. So I keep catching myself in wires. 3 more, lower, and lift. For 2, lift. Last one, lift all the way back up. And as slow as you can, the slower the better here. Slowly lower your legs all the way back down towards the earth. Keep it really slow, really controlled, softening, relaxing, and releasing right the way to the earth. And when you get to the earth, you melt. So whatever position is comfy for you, inviting peace and ease and stillness into your bodies. Deep full in breaths and long slow exhales. So taking this time to soften, relax and release. Spreading relaxation from your feet. Letting go of your ankles. Softening your knees. Letting your thighs relax. letting go of your hips, your pelvis, and your bum muscles. So the whole body melts into the earth, feeling your chest and tummy rise, and letting your chest and tummy soften. Relaxing lower, middle, and upper back. And letting go of your shoulders, the tips of the fingers, softening your neck, jaw, cheeks, and fully relaxing your eyes, eyebrows, forehead and scalp. Just bathing in deep rest, stillness, and relaxation. Chest and tummy rising and softening. Inhaling peace, exhaling, releasing, just being still. Nothing to do here but breathe and wrap your body in love, gratitude, and healing. So I'm going to leave you here, guys. Please rest and absorb the benefits of your practice. Thank you so much for spending your evening with me. Mind yourselves, and I hope to see you on Thursday.